Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the discussion on the topic orthographic projections. Under this, we are discussing conversion of pictorial views into orthographic projections. That is, drawing front view, top view, and side view from the given pictorial view. This is the third problem we are discussing under conversion of pictorial views into orthographic projections. Now, let's move into the problem. Here, this is the picture view given, and this is the direction of front view. From this pictorial view, we need to draw front view, top view, and side view by using first angle projection method. What do you mean by first angle projection method? That we'll see now. In the case of first angle projection method, the object is placed in the first quadrant and front view is projected onto the vertical plane, top view is projected onto the horizontal plane, and side view is projected onto the profile plane. Here, the front view comes above the XY line, top view comes below the XY line, and side view comes above the XY line, and it is adjacent to the front view. Now we will see what are the dimensions visible in the front view, top view, side view, and what are the dimensions not visible in the front view, top view, and side view. Here, this is the direction of front view, and this is the direction of side view, and this is the direction of top view. In the case of front view, we will see the two dimensions of length and height, whereas breadth will not be shown in the front view. And in the case of top view, we'll see two dimensions of length and breadth, whereas height will not be shown in the top view. And in the case of side view, we're able to see the two dimensions of height as well as breadth, whereas length will not be shown in the side view. And now we'll see what are the common dimensions in between the views. Length is common in front view and top view, breadth is common in top view and side view, height is common in front view and side view. Now we'll see in detail about drawing front view, top view, and side view from the given pictorial view. As a first step, draw reference lines. XY1 reference line and X1Y1 another reference line. This is vertical plane and this is horizontal plane, and this one is the profile plane. That is, we are drawing front view here and top view here and side view here. See that front view, top view, and side view are aligned. This is the vertical plane and this is the horizontal plane and this is the profile plane. Then in the case of front view, we'll see the two dimensions of length as well as height, and breadth is not shown in the front view. So in the case of front view, we're able to see this blue color shaded region. This blue color shaded region is visible in the front view. Here the length 20, again height 6, again 25 length, 7 mm height, 15 mm length, 21 mm height, 8 mm length. Then again from here 6 mm height, 25 mm length, 7 mm height, 15 mm length, 21 mm height, 8 mm length, and then this image, this slant image, and again 5 mm height, 8 mm length, 5 mm height, and again this slant line. So this shape is visible in the front view, that is blue color shaded region is visible in the front view. Now we'll draw front view. A 20, 6, 6, 25, 25, 7, 7, 15, 15. This is 15 and this one is 15. Then 21. Here also 21. Then 8 mm. Here also 8 mm. After that, from the top, it is at a distance 12 plus 5, that is 17 mm. So from top at a distance 12 plus 5, 17 mm. At the middle of it, we'll draw the shape. Say length of it is 8 mm and height is 5 mm. Then join this point to this point and this point to this point. Then drawing front view is over. Then we'll move towards drawing the top view. For that we'll draw projectors through front view towards the horizontal plane. The top view is projected onto the horizontal plane. Now this is the direction of the top view. In the case of top view, we are able to see this red color shaded region area. In the case of top view, we are able to see length, breadth, whereas height will not be shown in the top view. So in the case of top view, we are able to see this red color shaded region area. Here one rectangle, here another rectangle, here inclined rectangle, here another rectangle, here another rectangle, here another rectangle. So the red color shaded region is visible in the top view. So total length, say 25 plus 20 plus 25, that is 70 mm, and the breadth is 40 mm. Draw one rectangle. See that this length line is nearer to the XY line and this length line is away from the XY line, and this breadth line comes on this line and this breadth line comes on this line. And in the case of top view, we're able to see this breadth line and this length line and this breadth line and this length line and this length line, and this inclined rectangle and this lower rectangle is there, no, that's also visible, and this inclined rectangle is also visible, and this rectangle is visible, and this rectangle is visible, whereas this breadth line and inside one more breadth line is there, no, that is not visible. That's why this breadth line and this breadth line is dotted. So 40, 70, 70, 40. After that, this breadth line is visible. Even this breadth line also visible. 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 This breadth line also visible here. This breadth line also visible. Whereas this inside these two breadth lines are invisible. So this breadth line is invisible. This is visible. This is invisible. Again, visible, visible. That is, drawing top view is over. The next step is drawing the side view. For that, we'll draw projectors through top view as well as front view towards the profile plane. That is, drawing projectors through top view as well as front view towards the profile plane is over. Now we'll draw the side view. This is the direction of side view. In the case of side view, this color shaded region is visible. This color shaded region is visible. In the case of side view, we are able to see fully the two dimensions of breadth as well as height, whereas length dimension will not be shown in the side view. So this color shaded region is visible in the side view. Here, this smaller rectangle and this smaller rectangle and this rectangle is visible, whereas this inside rectangle is there, no, that is not visible. This is breadth line visible. This is the breadth line, no, this breadth line is visible. This breadth line is visible, this breadth line is visible, this breadth line is visible, whereas this inside these two breadth lines are there, no, those lines are invisible. And this height line and this height line and this height line, this height line and this height line are visible. That is total 28 plus 6, that is, this is 28 plus 6, 28 plus 6 total height, and here also 28 plus 6 total height. This is side view. In the case of side view, this color shaded region is visible, whereas this particular inside, this region is invisible. This is side view and this is top view. And this is front view. That is drawing front view, top view, side view is completed. Even dimensioning part also completed. Here we used first angle projection. So front view we got above the XY line, top view got below the XY line, and side view got above the XY line, that is adjacent to the front view. Here all these dimensions are in millimeters. That's about the solution for the given problem, that is converting pictorial view into orthographic projections, that is drawing front view, top view and side view by first angle projection method. Keep knowledge sharing. For queries, contact mvrrin@gmail.com. For more videos on engineering graphics, visit the following link. Thank you.